Hey friends, Bill here. How you doing? Hope you're having a good start to the week. It's a Tuesday. I want to go over the games this weekend. We got a great lineup, 12 games, 12 evangelists, all the way from Oregon to Tennessee and Columbia, South Carolina, points in between. So excited about the gospel being preached in so many places. So praise the Lord for everyone who has decided, if you will, to get out and preach the gospel. So this is good. I'm excited about it. I'm going to go over the list real quick. The link to the list of games is on this video. If you click on the space below the video, you'll see the link to the constant contact email. Friday starts off Ryan Clark at University of Oregon. I think Andy Schmelz will be with him as well. These times I've mentioned are local times. So it's 7:30 p.m. Pacific time Saturday. Dave Dorman kicks off things at the University of Cincinnati. Kickoff time noon. Braxton Combs is going to be at the Illinois State game in Normal, Illinois. Kickoff at 2 p.m. Alex Bird at 3:30 p.m. at University of Georgia. Ken White, Jamie Clark, and those guys will be in Columbia, South Carolina for the South Carolina game. Kickoff 4 p.m. Jerry Collins returning to Bakersfield College. They're in Bakersfield, California, 6 p.m. kickoff. Chris Hudson in Norman, Oklahoma at the University of Oklahoma game. 6:30 p.m. kickoff. Devin Webb at University of Wisconsin, 7 p.m. kickoff. Rod Grubb and the folks up there in Boise, Idaho will be there at the Boise State game at 7 p.m. kickoff. I'll be at UT, Lord willing, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. UT is Tennessee. Brian Nine and his crew will be in Indianapolis at a 1 p.m. kickoff there on Sunday. And then Monday, John Coble, 7:15 p.m. kickoff in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, that's it. So the link on here will take you to the games. Here's the way it works. If you click on the name where that's bold, you click on the link, go to the email, you'll come to the bold name, click on the name, and that'll take you to the contact page. And their contact page or event page is where the contact information is. And that's how you contact him to join them. So I'm continuing to say, if you live near a stadium or arena and you have a stadium near you and you want to go preach there, then call me. The best thing is to call me, 423-724-7500, 423-724-7500. And let's talk about it. Probably about 30 minutes. We can talk it through, where to go, where to stand, what to do. Did this last week with Jose and his friends and Kentucky Mountain Bible College. Jose and his wife and probably some other folks are going to the Kentucky game. And so it takes 30 minutes. We can explain it thanks to Google Maps. I can pinpoint probably where to go and stand, all that kind of stuff to take care of itself. So great opportunity this weekend, starting Friday night with Ryan Clark in Oregon, rolling through Monday night, John Coble in Nashville, Tennessee, with the Tennessee Titans games. Also want to talk about, which should be on the email, is the NHL 1000, which is kicking off. The NHL season is beginning this week, I believe. And so the regular season games, they start this week or next. So if you live near an NHL stadium, then pray about going and preaching at those games. They have 82 regular season games like the NBA. They play 40 at home. And to be a part of the SFOI 1000 NHL, you've got to go to really half the home games, 20. And that's for a couple reasons. One, is they play more games. Two, the arenas are smaller. Like in Nashville, the stadium probably holds 70,000. The arena there probably holds 15,000. And so you want to be there half the time. And that's we preach, be there at all the home games for football. So it's a commitment, but it's over about a 5-month period. So it's not a lot each month. And so it's certainly something to do. So that list should be on the link as well. I'm going to double check it. That link should be on the email. If you scroll down, the next thing says, let's go. SFOI 1000 National Hockey League. Click on the map and you'll find the teams. If you look on that map, you'll see the spread of the teams across the country. Near me is Nashville and Raleigh, North Carolina. And you've got 2 in Florida and Tampa and Miami. And then you've got a bunch in the Northeast, a handful on the West Coast, and some in Canada. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Canada. So look, got a lot of opportunities out there to go preach the gospel to hockey fans. Also tonight is the second in a 12-week series of the sermon prep for open air preachers. We're calling it Keep Your Finger in the Text. Heath Putzel is leading us tonight as well. It's not too late to join up. We are recording the messages and putting them on a place on the Sports Fan website for those who register and participate. Can see back videos. Heath is also, we're going to start relatively soon what we're going to call a home office thing, where you can talk to Heath during the week for about 30 minutes or so, and you can ask him questions about what he taught that week, and even text him as well that you have questions about how to preach it better. As sports fan, as you've heard me say, we want to be sermon preachers. Different people focus on different things. At Sports Fan, we want to focus on preaching sermons. And so this is the process that we're using. So click on the link on the email where you see Heath standing preaching at the Kentucky Derby. A big banner says sermon preparation for open air preachers. Click on that, and you should get to the place to register. Heath will be in contact to you. Next on the email is the Rockville Festival Gospel Invasion. That's down in Daytona Beach. I think Scott Smith, me, Warren and Darley Marquardt, maybe John Barrows, maybe Jason Cantrell are going to be there working out some final details. So if you're in the area, Warren actually has worked out some free housing for you. And so let me know. Send me a message here through this email, or you call or text me, 423-724-7500. We want to be down there, Lord willing, to preach to those folks. And then December 3 and 4 is the college football championship, conference championship weekend. I think I'm talking with Al Baker right now, Ben Cohen, about having a 2 or 3 day event there in Atlanta that weekend for the SEC championship. And so plus the other things, I think Michael Coggan and probably Brian Knight will be at the Indianapolis Big Ten championship, Rick Garland at the Pac-10, probably Joe Henson at the Big 12, whatever they call it in Texas now. So we're going to get it covered, Lord willing. So pray about that, man. We want to saturate the football world with the gospel, and this is just another step. And then we head into bowl season, December 17th through January the 4th. Lots of opportunities there. If you see one you want to go to, again, call me, text me, 423-724-7500. Let's get you registered to preach at a game so we can start recruiting together. And then January 8th to 10th in Indianapolis, Indiana is the college football championship. Again, we've got a place to stay there. We're set at Highlands Lake Camp, I believe it's called. We've been there a couple times before. It's a great setup. And so we're staying there. And it should be a really good time. We find that Indianapolis is a great city for preaching. So come join us. February 4 to 6, All-Star NHL All-Star Weekend in Vegas, as well as the Pro Bowl. And that's the weekend before the Super Bowl, February 10 to 13th in Los Angeles, California. We're pressing on. Looks like we're going to work on having a 10-day preach-a-thon beginning in Vegas, that weekend in Vegas for those 2 big events. Get in the car on Monday, riding down to Los Angeles, preaching for 3 or 4 days, and then picking up the Super Bowl outreach on that Thursday, February 10th. And then NBA All-Star Weekend in Cleveland, Ohio. We had a great time there for the draft last spring, February 18 to 20 in Cleveland, Ohio. And then back down south to St. Petersburg, Florida, March 11 to 13 for the Grand Prix there. Final Four New Orleans, April 1 to 5. And then the NFL Draft, back to Vegas, April 28 to 30. So we've got a lot of opportunities here. The Derby, May 5 to 8. And then Miami Grand Prix sometime in May in Miami. The Commonwealth Games next summer, July. I believe it's the 28th, August 8th in the UK. So we're turning it up, trying to get everyone out preaching the gospel. So contact me if you can join one of these events, or click on the link on those banners on the email, and you can get the information you need and come join us. We're also, like I said before, we've got tracts left over from the Super Bowl last year. They're on the store site. Go to there. You can order them there. All the prices are there as well. The Super Bowl outreach team leaders wrote them, and we're excited about that. Also, we're selling them backpacks, Sports Fan backpack as well. I love it. Actually, I didn't really ever like backpacks for a couple of reasons, but these are really light. I tell you the truth, they're really light. So check that out in the store, and some other things there as well. And lastly, our official social media platform for events and reporting is our Twitter account, twitter.com/sportsfanoutreach, REA. It excludes the C and the H. Click on that. That link is on this video as well, and you can keep up with all that's going on. Officially, we have other channels, but the Twitter is where all the information is put. So listen, how can we help you get out and preach the gospel? What can we do to serve you in this great opportunity the Lord's given us while He gives us life in this world, to go preach Christ to the world and bring the light and life of the gospel to people? So how can we help you get out there and preach the gospel? That's what I'm asking you today. I really want to encourage you to get engaged in the Great Commission, Lord willing, with us, but Lord willing with us. But hey, listen, I know some other folks, can refer you to them as well. We just want to get the gospel preached. That is a primary passion. Paul says, I rejoice when Christ is preached, and the angels of heaven rejoice over one sinner that repents. Hey, listen, this is the mission right here, the Great Commission, preaching the gospel, advancing the kingdom of God, the kingdom of Christ, and discipling the saints and pushing back the darkness. This is all rolled up into one, and the work of the Great Commission. Last thing, hey, listen, we have a program for men who want to be full-time open air gospel preachers called the George Whitfield program. If the Lord's working on you in that regard, likewise contact me. If you want to be a full-time or part-time missionary kind of person, you want to evangelize, start a church, things like that. And I'm also on the board of REF, Reformed Evangelistic Fellowship. Rick Light is the CEO over there. Josh Light, his son, is the executive director. I'd love to plug you in there as well and get you plugged in. Again, they give you a lot of liberty over there at REF to do what you want to do. And that's the difference between them and what we're doing in the Whitfield program. We are strictly open air preachers, gospel, open air preachers full time. So how can I help you get out and get engaged in the Great Commission? Contact me, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. 423-724-7500. Listen, friends, as I've said before, come on and join us this week. If you have a game that's close to you, you're not close to one of the games going on, contact me, 423-724-7500. Let me help you get out there and preach the local football game in your area this weekend, or the NHL 1000 as well. Listen, life is but a vapor. I'm learning that as I'm getting older. Life is but a vapor. Don't waste our time here. Let's not waste our time. Let's get out there and get engaged in the work of proclaiming Christ, making his name great in all the world.